Yeah, I didn't know where to put the pans. We haven't had a spot to put them at yet. Or unless you just want to put them in the all right.
Of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Well, we have a moment when we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Opening carry of the game, Aaron Jones. That lane closes quickly. And pick up of 3. Dax Hill up in the secondary to end the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy.
Bruh.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Minnesota. And the Vikings first down. They'll motion over field at the 42-yard line. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And this is
Bro, there's no way.
retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. You're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown.
What's the score right now?
That is a good positive result.
Bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss.
He gets free.
Damn.
70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line
Bro, the
does
fucking
its
blocks are
job.
on point on right there.
Taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Vikings 3. Evan McPherson picking
After
off
the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
Oh, God.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10.
Yo, Carter.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Bengals on top. 4 from the Twin Cities in a moment.
They're right. They're right.
Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. This is Jones. And he'll get nothing. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is incomplete.
Oh, he did, yeah.
To get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Yeah. I was trying to get his flag and he fumbled it.
And running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half.
Shout out OBJ.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run here with Brown, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
There you go.
He will be out of bounds right around the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Throwing is Willis. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
No.
Offside, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Should have had that to Jamar.
And 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Willis now to throw. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. This one into the hands of Beckham. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And it's going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Throwing Willis. Taken in.
Yeah, Chase Brown's the GOAT. Let's go.
Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
He don't even know what to do.
His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Evan
McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Vikings 3. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of the tight ends, especially at the top. Couple guys who have Midwest ties played with
Who, Jair?
and find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight on the end. There's the guy that you kind of strip him. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Damn.
Quarterback who can play H-back, who can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after catch. I think he's a good fit. Because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy.
Damn, man.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll put action in motion.
13-yard line.
Little play action here with McCarthy. Left side here.
Yeah.
By Addison. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Play. 2nd and 10. At the 12-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one is caught by
Damn,
Addison.
damn.
And the Vikings are going to be set up on a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the run.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Boom.
There you go.
He's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
That's
His
it.
first touchdown of the new campaign. Vikings good with the extra point.
Hey, Ramon, you got a touchdown?
It is 14-10. Coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35-yard line. Here's Willis. Exiting the pocket right.
Oh.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Vikings have
Why would he die?
That was a great
He tried to freaking slide. Oh my god.
with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
He is
Bruh.
2 for 2. That kick is good.
It was sold.
That's within a point. It's 14-13.
And what a way it flows out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break. And I think that's something they could build on at halftime to give them some positive momentum coming up.
And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And a solid run back there.
Aiming for the middle type stuff.
The 30-yard line. going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Could JD kick it out of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball to the 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is, I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if you fail...
Oh my God, what the hell? I'll take it. No?
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Vikings 13.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7.
Oh my God.
They are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. The Vikings offense ready for their first
Almost
possession
murdered that
of
guy.
this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for them to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
Dog. How am I supposed to do? Just let him run past me?
Incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Set up the screen with Hawkinson.
Probably during like training.
Inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball and pick up the first down. These are the impact plays.
Yeah, I just do like this so that like nobody thinks I'm fucking like doing anything.
To shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss, that's a big time play by a really good play.
There you go.
There's Jefferson. Was brought down and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Like, I'm not fucking cheating or nothing.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Here's McCarthy.
There you go.
And down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air. Don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now an opening past the 30. And nobody set up Rose as he is past the 35-yard line. Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a first and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. It's part of route running, there's zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
I should just tried it.
Throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson.
No. Yeah, it is.
City goes down. Andrew Van Ginkel. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
No. Please bounce. Nah.
And he couldn't get this one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll begin with first and 10.
Oh, no, please. You gotta wrap up.
Gonna be caught by Addison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard
So,
pickup.
from the 26
He's still in the 20s.
here's second down and 4.
26-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. Play action now. It's McCarthy. A throw left side.
They're the most allowed yards?
15 yards through the air. First down, Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The middle. Here's Jones. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back at the 36-yard
Here
line.
comes second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy.
No.
Left side by Hopkinson. And he'll be musked out.
Just over the head, bruh.
19 yards. A 19-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
They'll
line.
drop to throw. There's a throw right side.
McCarthy's pass
It'll be incomplete.
intended for Adam
He
Thielen.
was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time.
It leads to
That will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy.
Oh, I see that. I seen that. I seen that. No.
Open man, downfield, it's Addison. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll run it here with Jones. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second
No
and
gain
goal.
on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 10-yard line.
19, Tiger, go!
Again, it'll be Jones. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
He was taken down.
Big play. Third and goal
The
coming
play
up.
lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. On the move left. We got a stoppage. There's an injured player.
Oh, shout out TJ Hawkinson.
Who was shaken up
Free timeout.
on that last play.
A 28-yard attempt.
Yeah.
And this one, right,
He got injured, so they had to use a timeout.
it's good.
Makes the score
They move right front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense is going to get set to take over once more. Now, Thompson Robinson. The outside, it's hooked in by Chase. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining. So we get to 1st and 10.
No, he had him.
Reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Willis. To his right.
Oh my God.
And complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Willis. He gets that to his big target there. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. To throw, here's Willis. Rolling right.
No.
Right side. But incomplete.
Oh, I'm trying to get a touchdown to end this game.
And 10. Throwing Willis. That is caught at the 30.
No, 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 no.
Is the backbreaker, Michael. One thing you can't do late in the ballgame is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall.
I celebrated too early.
Come back from behind and let's give credit to this defense. They know
I celebrated too early.
victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next.
No way I did that.
This defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right reads, seemingly every time.
Huh.
Give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the
I just kind of like do it up and to the right.
timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, and they'll stop it.
Yeah.
17 seconds to go in the game. They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
I don't know.
Motion over Thielen. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to go backwards.
They wanted the yards, I guess.
The defense coming up big.
They're not gonna punt.
4th down. So,
Bruh.
for the Vikings. And
Well,
right away, you
I learned my
can
lesson. Don't celebrate too early.
turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
Also, I know who my starter is now. Yeah. The what? Oh, the thumbnails? Yeah. Yeah, they, what's his name, traded him? Peyton? No? Peyton's using, Jalen Milroe. Traded? The CPU traded.